Hey everybody, how's it going? Flush Reviews here. This is going to be your unboxing, well, partial unboxing and review of the Huawei Ascend II. It'll be the Muve Music Edition from Cricket. I just picked up this phone a couple of days ago. The reason I say this is a partial unboxing is because I've actually already unboxed it. Just wanted to show what the packaging looked like and things like that here. This is primarily a bit of a review, first impressions type thing, mostly. But you see here we got the box. Again, this is the Muve Music Edition. Cricket's Muve Music service gives you the unlimited music downloads within your phone. It's kind of a neat service. I kind of like it. It's good if you're into the mainstream music. It's got pretty much everything on there that you could want as far as that goes. The one thing I don't really care for about this service is it has a special SD card that is a 4 gig micro SD card, but 3 gigabytes of that are partitioned for the Muve Music service. So it limits you to 1 gigabyte of storage on the micro SD card. And you are able to switch the micro SD card out. The phone will recognize it. I have an 8 gigabyte micro SD card that I slipped in there, and it works just fine. But you will not have Muve Music service with that card in there because it needs that partitioned space. And as far as I know, there's not a way to partition a normal card to work with Muve Music. So if you want to use the Muve Music service, you need to use the Muve Music micro SD card. But without further ado, let's open up this box here. Like I said, this one has already been unboxed. The charger isn't even in the box. And the phone is actually on, I believe. But you can see that's what the packaging looks like there. This is the device. And one thing I will say is I'm actually really impressed with the integrity of this device. It looks like a more high-end smartphone with the white background. See over here we have the volume rocker, the full-size 3.5 headphone jack, the power button. Nothing on that side. And then we have a standard micro USB port on the bottom, as well as your microphone, speaker on the back. We do have a 5 megapixel camera, which is a pretty decent quality camera for a smartphone on this budget level. Now I'm running a custom launcher. Well, it's a part of the standard stock launcher, but I have a custom skin on it. One thing that is kind of neat about this Huawei is if you go into your home settings and go to theme, it basically has a launcher built right into the phone, almost like Go Launcher or another one of those services like that. It's got quite a few themes that come with it, a couple here, and then also you can just hit download from here and it'll take you to the Play Store, and there's a lot of other free themes that work with their A-Home themes. They work with the Huawei launcher that comes stock with the phone. There's quite a few free ones. There's also quite a few paid ones, but I was able to find one that I thought was satisfactory, that I liked better than the stock one. Phone runs acceptably quick. It's not the fastest phone on the market. It is a budget smartphone, but it gets the job done. It's got a pretty decent resolution on the display. Does have a little bit smaller screen than some of the higher end smartphones on the market, but all in all, I'm pretty impressed with this phone, considering that it's a $100 smartphone. Um, it has a 600 megahertz processor, 200 megs of internal storage, but that is upgradable with an SD card. I think it would be better if it did have a little bit more internal storage, but being able to transfer things over the SD card, it's not that big of a deal. Uh, this is definitely the best budget smartphone that I've used. So far, any of the things that I've wanted to run, it's ran with ease, except Netflix. It does run Netflix, but it does drop some frames and run a little bit slowly in that aspect. Let's launch Fruit Ninja here and do a little bit of a performance test on that. This is one of my favorite games. And you see it looks good on the display. Seems to work well. I'm playing from a funny angle here, but you get the point. You don't see a lot of dropped frames, and just to run pretty smoothly. Now, let's load YouTube video. Let's see here. Find something in HD. What do we want to watch? iPad mini promo? Sure, why not? I see it loads HD video pretty well. But not as small as the iPod Touch. It's got That's exactly what the iPad mini is. Got a good speaker there. All the things that you can expect from a lower end budget smartphone, but it does have quite a few of the features of a higher end smartphone that I've been pretty impressed with. Web browsing works just as well as any other Android device I've tried personally. All in all, I give this phone like a 3 out of 5 stars. You're not going to get the performance that you would with a higher end Android device, but you're going to spend $100 and you're going to get a lot better performance than, say, a ZTE or some of the other low end smartphones that are absolutely just horrible. I'm upgrading this from a ZTE Score, and that phone was absolutely horrible. I honestly would rather use my cheap Nokia flip phone in my drawer than trying to run an Android device like that. This phone is definitely usable. I definitely impressed. More than I expected out of this phone so far. I've been using it for a couple of days now. Let's pull up the camera app. You can see it's got a pretty good camera. Nothing spectacular about the app. It's just a standard Android camera app. It takes pictures, video. Does just have the one 5 megapixel rear facing camera. There is no front facing camera on this device, but the rear facing one is of decent quality, and if you're looking for a smartphone within this range, I would definitely recommend that. And if you have any questions, post, subscribe. I'm going to be giving away another Best Buy gift card here in the next week. You have to be subscribed to be eligible to win that, so subscribe and like and share and all that good stuff, and have a good day. Bye.